Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, check
How'd
it
it
out.
go?
It's a twofer today.
Twofer.
It's a twofer. Hey, we got Tyler. We're hanging. Tyler's got his cool hat on.
I do.
He's got his cool hat. So we're going to jump into the first episode review. And we're going to watch something. I don't know, honestly, that I've seen the first episode of this. We're watching the original Transformers
I'm
cartoon.
so excited to, because I will say this: I've never seen this. I just know of this.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
because I've seen tons of Transformers stuff.
Yeah.
But I've never seen the original.
Dude, I'm not even going to lie. You're going to love it. Like, I don't know the content of this first episode, but, like, I've watched several episodes of the old Transformers, and I freaking love the old school Transformers movie.
Now, I will say, the thing that I got into for a long time, and I don't know how much longer... When did this come out? You know?
Oh, gosh, probably 84.
I got into those... It was in the 90s, I know. It was the Transformers, but they transformed into animals.
Oh, Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
Yeah,
I was super into Beast Wars.
Well, that was like CG, wasn't it? Or was it actual cartoon?
It was. I think it was like a mix.
Maybe so.
It was really weird.
Okay.
Like, but yeah, I had some of the action.
Yeah,
figures
see, I
and
never
stuff.
watched any of that. So. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm super pumped about you seeing this.
I'm pumped about me seeing this.
Okay, well, let's just jump in, man.
Please.
You guys ready? Let's do it. All right, let's do it.
See, it's the original.
The theme song.
The original theme song, but differently than what I'm used to.
Yeah, dude, when they came out with the movie theme song, it was incredible. Like, the soundtrack to the movie is phenomenal. The cartoon movie, the original one.
Robots that could think.
Getting some Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT vibes.
I bet they probably got quite a bit of inspiration from stuff like that. One thing that I do love about this, and we'll talk about it later because it's an animation, thing, but to me, this show is one of the most detailed shows on the planet.
I mean, look at that detail.
There's
in that.
so much stuff going on in the animation.
A Decepticon welcoming committee.
There we go.
Bad guys.
Autobots,
Shoot them.
The sounds are really cool in this.
And see, like, they have like laser pistols
Yeah.
in the old, like, whereas like in the new stuff, it's just all built into.
Oh, that's true. Like, yeah. No, they actually carried guns. In fact, one of Megatron actually turns into like a cannon.
Also, I love that we're not starting out on Earth.
Yeah, it's
really cool.
on Cybertron. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll go to Earth this episode. Surely.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Laser beak, Autobot alert.
Beep, boop, boop.
that sound, that transforming sound.
Yeah.
I swear that will live forever.
Takes you right back, huh? I mean, they kept it in a sense, even in the new like Michael Bay stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
I felt like Megatron would be crazier looking than he actually is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's merely a matter of time.
Yeah, see, that was one thing that I thought was really weird in the movies is that he looked so different in the movies than what he does here. I kind of wish they would have stuck.
He looks just like another robot.
Yeah.
Whereas in the movies they make him almost try and look
kind of wicked looking,
like human-esque.
Yeah.
We are being followed. Decepticons.
Give Optimus the wheel.
Yeah.
Have been detected. Stay
Optimus
with
is
them.
driving. They've
Again,
seen us.
Look at the detail, man. Just in
I
the
know.
background and all this foreground and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
And
crazy.
see, classic animation too. I mean, like the background is not, they've got it on a small, like moving.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's just a painted, or drawn, whatever.
Yep.
Release the boarding chute.
I just can't imagine who spent the time on the line work, all this stuff.
Yes.
They're coming aboard. Prepare.
They didn't get paid enough.
Yeah,
Whoever it was.
I guarantee that.
The Transformers will return.
Oh,
There
you go.
it is.
That's the commercial right there. Yep. Yeah, very obvious.
We now return to the
And
Transformers.
they didn't
these
say,
messages.
we now return.
Too bad you can't go the rest of the way.
There you go. See, he should have been the leader.
No.
They're still getting repaired.
So literally, he's the one that saved Optimus's life.
Oh yeah,
There it
yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm. super iconic.
So
Bang.
the trailer,
notice
the trailer just
it
disappeared.
just
Yeah,
disappears.
It's gone. Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen it. I'll have to like at the end of this video. At the end of the video, I'm gonna put it in at the end. But there's a new Optimus toy that just came out.
Okay.
It's like
Bad to the bone.
$400, but it literally transforms into the truck all by itself. You don't have to touch it or anything.
That's
it's
cool.
wild,
Wow.
dude.
Wow.
And it comes with the
trailer.
the
and stuff,
trailer.
too?
Yeah,
Dang, that's
it's
crazy.
awesome.
Corruption is never a path to freedom.
New planet is rich with sources of
I want
energy.
Optimus to read
But the
all my
Decepticons
audiobooks.
must know this too. So we must find them and stop them.
All the
Yeah.
Decepticons get to be like all these flying vehicles, and then all the Autobots are like, quick, let's turn them all into driving vehicles.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way, they
It'll be
can't
better.
keep up with them. Yeah.
Get down there and bend some
Ease off your throttle, cliff jumper. Remember
He's
what
gonna
Prime
jump right
said,
off that
just
cliff.
Find him. Cliff jumper.
What are you doing?
Pretty.
Don't mind me.
I'm just gonna blow him away real quick. Pew, 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 pew.
Who could be firing
Who could that be? Starscream's like, I know who it is.
Yeah, and he missed. I've got him right in the middle of my... And it was like way off.
It's commercial time.
The Transformers will return
We'll be back in a
after these
minute.
messages.
Here, we're back. It's cool they animated this too. That's
Yeah.
cool.
To the Transformers.
That's where, like, you're in the bathroom and you hear it, we're now back, and you
Run!
What's that?
Let's see.
find
What is it?
out.
Boo.
What? All three of those that were
Made
that
one
tall
camera.
made a teeny tiny camera. I like that one.
Wheeljack.
Ooh.
I
They do
know.
have some sweet cars, though, I will say. Side swipe.
Let's roll.
Watch. Where's the trailer at? Where's the trailer? Look, it's there.
Yeah.
I saw it. That was one thing you never really got a good grasp on how big they were until
Yeah.
something like this. So the small ones are like human sized.
Ting!
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He just murdered that guy and threw him off in the ocean.
See, plot twist.
But a small fraction
How are the
of
Autobots
energy
gonna get
we
here?
need. We must suck this
Get where?
Earth dry.
They're flying over their head. Oh, that's right. Because when they're like in their bot form, they can also fly too.
It's
I
so
don't-
weird.
I don't
So
really
what was the point of them driving away earlier?
See, look, he turned into a pistol. See? Megatron turned into a pistol. See?
Pew, pew.
But yeah, I totally agree. Why would you turn into an airplane when you can fly already?
Yeah, yeah.
So long, Prime. Have a nice swim.
Ooh.
Need to pull that gun out more often.
Yeah, for real.
Here's something to keep you.
No, they were just flying a while ago. What happened?
I'm not sure. Well, they were just driving a second ago.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Then they were flying.
Save us!
Somebody.
The fire! It's coming closer!
That's not fire. That's a robot.
What is he lifting with?
His
Like how-
arms.
yeah, but how- like,
oh yeah, like
What is he
what's-
standing on?
In the
Fantastic.
next
Yeah.
episode
Oh.
of the Transformers, the evil Decepticons create a tremendous tidal wave. Optimus Prime, the Transformer.
You don't even have to watch it
Dang,
now. I already know
right?
what happened.
That's crazy. Yeah, so I mean, I would say this is probably a show. I don't remember for sure, but just judging by what just happened there at the end,
Yeah,
it's a show that just has a continuous storyline.
I think so.
Yeah, so it's not like each individual episode
Next
is its own
time.
thing.
Yeah.
84, yeah. So check that out. 84.
Wow.
So that's Transformers,
Wow.
the cartoon.
So crazy.
Yeah. Okay, man. I'm excited. It
It was really good.
was good. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what did you like about Transformers?
I mean, it's weird because like it's not nostalgic for me because I didn't watch it.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was nostalgic in a way that like I know all the characters. Or I I know of all the characters
Yeah.
from like the newer stuff.
The movie stuff.
But yeah, I don't know. Like Optimus's voice, obviously, that sounds exactly the same. That was nostalgic in a way. But
yeah, I love that they reused him, that actor, for the new movies.
So much.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it. I will say, like, there's a couple things that it's not that they didn't make sense to me, but I'll save that for the next question.
Okay.
Because I think that falls in that camp.
Oh my gosh. I like it a lot. I think it's a very unique concept, to come up with, not only just robots, but robots that can form into different things, So for one thing, I think it's really unique in that sense.
Yes. This was groundbreaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Started, yeah.
In fact, there were a couple of shows I think that kind of knocked it off, if I remember right. I think this was first, and then there were like GoBots, which was another one in the 80s. But then also too, I mean, I think probably like Voltron and things like that may have actually been before Transformers. So, a lot of that stuff was probably kind of shared amongst those, as far as the ideas and stuff.
Well, Power Rangers didn't come along till later.
Yeah, about 10 years later. Yeah. So I really liked it. I think the music's really cool. I think it's neat too how they kind of, even though it's kind of cheesy, how they transition between the scenes.
I loved that.
Yeah,
I thought that was
think
so cool.
It's really
and
neat.
I mean, those icons are so iconic.
Oh my gosh,
like,
icons are iconic.
Yeah. Like I just got one of those stickers the other day. I haven't put it on my car yet. I have an Autobot sticker.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna put it on my car somewhere.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I like that. Obviously, yeah, the music. I love the animation. We'll talk about that in a second. It's very, very nostalgic for me. I remember watching as a kid. I was born in '84. But I remember watching it like when I was really little, and then obviously I watched the movie when I was little, and I still watch the movie now because the cartoon movie is phenomenal. Even just as a movie in and of itself, like it's just a great movie, great soundtrack, great story. It's just a lot of fun. So if you've never seen that, I definitely recommend you checking out the Transformers movie. Okay, so that's what we liked. What did we dislike about it?
It was slow in the sense of it's that I can definitely see like it's geared for kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Like very, very to the point. Oh, Megatron's doing bad things. Let's go stop him. And then they get there and they fight, and then it's over. It was very simple in that sense. And that's not even a dislike. It's just that's just what it is.
Just an observation.
As a kid's thing.
Yep.
Really, I don't know that I had too many dislikes. Like,
I
love the, like you said, the that
noise
iconic,
that they make. Oh my gosh,
that's so nostalgic.
Cool.
They even use that in the newer movies. And stuff. It's just they put like a twist on there.
A little bit more CG sounding like.
I don't think there's really any dislikes.
I think the only thing that I would say that I dislike, and honestly, it's just because like I'm an adult watching the show, and so I see these things, and it's what we kind of joked about, and talked about quite a bit, which is like the nonsense sides of like
where did the trailer go?
Why is this happening? It's like like why do they turn into jet planes whenever they can fly by themselves? It's just different stuff like that. These big giant mega things turning into a tiny little camera. It's just stuff that didn't really make a ton of sense. But again, that's an adult perspective, and obviously as a kid, I would not have given a crap at all about that stuff like that.
I know that we made fun of it in this episode, where his trailer disappears when he transforms. But I also know that he uses that sometimes.
I don't really remember.
It transforms too into, I don't remember, I want to say it transforms into like a gun of some sort or something, like a turret.
I can't remember.
And then he like
can use it or something.
Gosh,
I can't remember. You guys maybe remind us. Like, is that what happens? Is the trailer sometimes, is it usable, or does it just always disappear into thin air? I can't remember.
I know it transforms into something. I just don't remember what. But it's so weird that like I don't know, because it makes sense that whenever he transforms that the trailer wouldn't just be sitting there.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I guess that was what was going through their heads when they made it. It's like, okay, well, what are we doing with this trailer?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if he's not going to be using it, what do we do with it?
Well, and a lot of times too, like when he transforms out of the truck into, you know, his robot-looking self, I guess. Is
They
what you
zoom
call it.
in on just the truck part.
And he like flies, he like jumps out of that position as a truck.
Mm-hmm.
He jumps out of it, so the trailer's kind of left behind. But the bad thing is a lot of times the camera view still shows what's behind him, and the trailer's just not there.
Literally the first time he transformed, like go back and watch. Like like it literally one frame it's there, the next frame it's just gone.
Yeah, it's gone. I don't know. So, anyways, that's just, you know, like I say, little small things.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal, but for the most
Nitpicky.
part, I really like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so does the animation hold up to today?
Very strong in my opinion.
Yes.
Like I think so for me that opening scene where they're at
Cybertron. Yeah.
it was giving me like definitely some Dragon Ball Z kind of animation. Like it felt similar to that, which I mean, Dragon Ball Z I don't think came along till
I don't know when it came out, man.
either
because
the
it's been a while,
late 80s or right at the early 90s. But but I mean, it looked like so I don't know if you ever watched GT before. Like a lot of
no, my son has. Parker has.
If you guys are Dragon Ball Z fans, I know a lot of people like they don't even count that as canon or whatever. But
oh yeah.
it's very like the art, the animation, all of it, like the background, the drawing, the like the stills, I'll call them or whatever, the stuff that's in the background. With the animation on top, it was almost like
really detailed
verbatim
stuff.
of like it's almost like they use the same. I don't know,
okay, yeah, I gotcha.
to
Really
GT.
similar stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
very
cool.
very similar.
Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing. I think the
I love
animation,
it.
to me, the animation holds up today and almost kind of like embarrasses modern animation.
I think so.
Because of like how incredibly detailed it is.
Yeah.
And for it to be probably hand drawn, I would imagine back in the early 80s,
Yep.
like it almost seems sad that like that stuff doesn't really exist that much anymore because it's so incredible. It's beautiful.
So
it
I could
really
be
is.
super wrong on this, so please call me out if I am. But I think that the reason that like some of this is better now is because they use those stills to get all the detail in.
Yeah.
Whereas now they try to animate
Everything's moving.
all of it.
Yeah.
And so like even in the background, way in the back, there's like grass moving
Or trees or
whatever.
whatever,
And it's like I don't know. It almost is trying to. I get it. It's trying to immerse you more. But in some ways, I feel like it almost takes you out more because like you appreciate this more now.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Because of like, okay, I know what to focus on. I'm not all over the place. Like I know this is
not too
what's
much movement.
going on. Yeah,
it's true.
Great animation.
All right, so based on the first episode, would you continue to watch the show?
I feel like we already watched the second episode. Like it really
I mean,
gave away a lot of stuff.
Yeah, sometimes like I really hate watching the preview for the next episode because like I do want to be surprised. I've kind of gotten that way with trailers.
Yeah,
like, I don't really want to watch a lot of trailers.
They left off at a point where like, okay, now you have to watch. Optimus was falling down that thing.
No.
But 100%. I would definitely. I mean, I don't think it would keep my attention for super
Forever,
long, just because there's not. Like I said, there's not just a ton of like meat there.
Yeah.
But I would definitely like just out of nostalgia, if anything else, just kind of maybe learn a little more about because there's a ton of Autobots and Decepticons both in this show that you've never heard of.
And they'll be continually introduced throughout the show too.
It's like I've never heard of a lot of these because in the newer stuff. You can't just have 20 guys on either side with all that have names, and it just you don't have time.
It's just
for
too
that
much, and they have to like CG create all those guys and stuff too. So
exactly.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I think the same thing for me. Like I would totally continue to watch it. I've seen several episodes of it. Again, I'm a big fan of the movie. Please go see it if you've never seen it. I'm gonna make Tyler watch it soon. But yeah, I would totally continue to watch it. So, anyways. Transformers. I've been looking forward to this one too. Yeah, Transformers.
Oh, it's so good.
Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging, guys. Do you like Transformers? I know you do. You can't deny it. So, anyways, thanks for hanging. We'll catch you guys next time.
Autobots, roll out.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.